Hi there, Phil Simborg again on behalf of the U.S. Backgammon Federation, which I hope you have joined and support regardless of where you live in the world. The association is doing quite a bit, the federation is doing quite a bit to advance the game of backgammon, and we hope you'll support us. We're looking at a backgame situation, obviously. Blue is in a backgame, red is on roll, and the rules of how you defend deep backgames like a 1-2 backgame are very, very intricate. The game is very, very different from playing other kinds of games, and even the bots were very, very unreliable in the past. Fortunately, we now have Extreme Gammon, which actually knows how to play these positions pretty well. In fact, to quote Neil Kazaros, we finally have a bot that understands backgames. In the past, you couldn't rely on Snowy or GNU to give you the right plays, even in a rollout. But Extreme Gammon does very, very well in these positions. I'm sure there will still be people who disagree, but it's very hard to prove what the right play is unless you play the game out many, many times. And even then there may be some disagreement, but there's some things we know for sure. For sure we know that we don't want blue to have a well-timed 1-2 backgame. A well-timed 1-2 backgame is deadly. If he can time this game well, he wins a lot. There's a lot of gammons when things don't go right, but quite often, even if you get a shot very, very late in the game, after red has taken off, say, 9 or 10 checkers, and blue gets a shot, it's usually going to be a double shot if it's well-timed. And after he hits one checker, he has a very, very good chance to pick up a second checker and win the game. Again, even if red has 9, 10, even 11 checkers off. So the 1-2 backgame timed is something you don't want to see him have. At the same time, you don't want to see him advance this backgame and get to the 4-point, or even make the 3-point if you can help it, because if he can make this into a 2-3 backgame, or a 3-4 backgame, or a 2-4 backgame, the gammon odds go way, way down, and he can time it much more easily. So you've got some conflicting goals here. But the one major goal that you have is don't let him have any good, well-timed backgame. So take a look and see how you would play a 5-3 here. Give it a little thought. I'll shut up and let you think about it, and then I'll show you the right play and why. Okay, you can hit this checker, which is what you would normally do in other setups. You would hit the 20-point because you don't want him to make his 5 prime, and you don't want him to make a good prime on this side of the board. But that's not your major concern in this game. Your major concern is advancing the prime and timing. So you want to hit the checker on the 3-point to make sure, or to make it harder for him to advance the prime. Because if you don't hit this checker and you hit this checker, all he has to do is roll a 3 or a combination with a 2 or a 1 in it, and he's made the 3-point. So you want to hit that checker. After you hit that checker, where's your 3? Do you see a good 3? Breaking your midpoint's not a great 3. Let's put him on the bar where he belongs. Breaking the midpoint, give up the outfield control, and maybe you could get primed in, especially if you get hit back now. Your best 3, believe it or not, is to play to the 4-point and get hit. The best way to kill blue's timing is for red to get hit once or twice and what's called recirculating checkers. You can still pick this guy up later, hopefully after you've made the 4-point or the 3-point. If he does end up with the 1-2 backgame, or even the 2-3 backgame or 2-4 backgame, as long as it's not well timed, as long as he still can't maintain a good board on this side, which is what we mean by not well timed, where by the time he gets the shot he doesn't have a good board left on this side, you're still going to come out way ahead in this game. So let's put it back and just show you what our friend Extreme Gammon has to say about this position. I have rolled this out. I'm confident that this result is correct. By the way, I hit XG Roller Plus, which gives us a pretty good play, and you can see it's pretty good. 8-3-7-4, and after it's rolled out, it'll turn out to be right. Hitting 2, hitting off the 20 and 8-3 is the second best play. It's not a horrible play at all. It's only 3% wrong, and it still accomplishes the goal of making it harder for him to advance. You hopefully will get hit back. The problem with this play is if he dances, doesn't hit you back, you're going to bring your checkers around and he's going to have his good timing. So you have to think creatively, you have to think differently when you're defending back games, and you need Extreme Gammon to really help you analyze these plays. And by the way, you can't trust even Extreme Gammon's XG Roller Plus on these really more complicated plays. You have to roll it out to really be certain. Most of the time, Plus and Plus Plus are going to give you very, very good results, but you're getting into very complex territory here. Hope you enjoyed the tip. Look forward to seeing you soon. I'm down in Florida at the Florida tournament where I'll be lecturing and helping Chiva run the tournament. Hope to see a lot of you down there. Thank you. Bye-bye.